Hello everyone, Avenue Marcus, aka Marcus and Tony's here, and I want to talk about something called early access. Not on PC, but on console, yes. There's a recent article that came out that said Sony was thinking, not going to, or planning to, but they were thinking of doing early access games on the PlayStation 4. Now, this is, in my opinion, a double-edged sword. Early access is. Some positives are, instead of like a Kickstarter where you're paying for a promise, you're actually getting some of the game. And with that, you can give feedback to the developer. You can say, hey, there's a bug here, or hey, there's an imbalance here, or hey, this needs to be fixed. Stuff like that. And plus, you're actually supporting a smaller time developer who actually needs money to keep going. So having that influx of money lets them keep working, lets them actually keep putting out patches for the product, actually help make the product, and actually put out something good. Obviously, there's the bad, where, how often are they going to fix it? How often are they going to listen to any of us? Is it going to be a listen to everything we say, or do you don't know what you want, I know what you want before you even know what you want? Is it going to be like that? Or is it going to be a situation where they just take the money and run? But I think the whole console thing adds and takes away a couple of these problems. First, it's the whole take the money and run. I think, getting with Sony and doing an early access program with Sony, being a small-time developer, I think you're kind of stuck there. And I think that's good because at least then you can't run unless you do something really drastic. You can't just take the money and run unless you do something really crazy where the game's incomplete and yet it's stuck on the early access thing. So I think, they're thinking about the fail safes, just in case stuff like that happens. But there's also the problem of, how are they going to fix these patches up fast, How are they going to do this really fast on the console? This is concerns, You might say, well, I know the answer because blah, blah, blah. Good for you. But it doesn't help that, it might still be a problem, And then you have the problem of, how, smooth it's going to be, in the early stages, Console people want the smoothness. They don't necessarily want the graphical stuff. They want the smoothness. Not so much like the frame rate or whatever, but just being able to play the game no matter what, just putting the disc in or pressing the X button to load the title on, doing anything like that, they want it to be, right away. They want to be able to just do it and not worry about it. They don't want to have to, check to make sure their files are right. They want to make sure that, this is right or that is right. They want to just turn it on and play. That's how console people are. But if it's a situation where the game is too buggy and then they notice that, hey, I can barely even play this thing, screw it. I just wasted my money. I'm not going to go invest in the early access. Next thing you know, early access becomes a failure on console. So there's stuff to worry about, and there's problems that can arise. And plus a lot of questions too. Like, are these games that are on the early access PS4, are they going to be exclusive to PS4? Are they going to be console exclusive, like maybe hop on the PC later, or maybe they're being developed through the PS4 now and then spread out to everything else? Who knows? Maybe that's just me thinking, because you have to think about a lot, especially if you take the dive into early access. And you have to trust that the people who actually invest into these games play these games on a regular basis and actually help these developers make the game, instead of kind of just playing it for a day and saying, I wasted my money, and then go play something else. But those are just my thoughts. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe for more. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.